I was thinking at first, should I make a video of this part or not? I thought nothing doing. I want you to see the types of things that I have to go through to make things work, because you may have to go through the same thing. Probably should let that dry. I've got another towel. Looks like a halfway decent towel, but hey, Mommy doesn't want them anymore. So I'm going to make these my work towels if I need them. I got it dry, but it still feels damp. I'm just gonna have to let it kind of dry to the air for 15-20 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna put that flooring. I'm gonna put more of that on, just basically the same angle as you see where the rail, the sun is coming through here at this angle. Boom. Right in here, from this point over, right there, trying to get this water to flow out. Okay? I'm kind of glad I checked that. I was thinking, you know what, it's good enough. I'm not even going to check it. I know there's going to be standing water there. I'm just going to cover it up like I didn't see it, like I can't figure this out. Like everybody else. Oh well, I can't do anything. Can't see it from my house. Walk away from the job. Never have to worry about it again. Just have the owner worry about it 5 years from now, 6 years from now, 8 years from now, 2 years from now. But hey, nothing doing. Leave these towels out here and let them kind of dry in the sun, maybe. With my material, have it all ready. So in a few minutes, I'm going to slather some more on there. Yes, sir. I'm already thinking, how can I put this on differently than just putting it on with a paintbrush? I'm gonna put it on down. Got any ideas what I can do? Yeah, I'm gonna get my sheetrock knives out, my blades, and I'll use that kind of like floating it out, kind of like I did the Fix-It-All, and kind of use that and pull it with that. Maybe it'll make it thicker for each coat that I put on. You know? Yeah, that's what I'll do. Have you already started thinking about something else I could do to this too? When I put that coating back on here, I can put some of that white cloth down in there too and kind of sandwich it in between different layers, and that's going to help bond all that stuff and make it dry better and keep it all together, rather than trying to build this up and have it get mushy underneath the floor tiles or something. I think once it dries, even if I put a 1/8 of an inch thick layer on there and taper it in and all that, I think still when it dries, give it long enough to dry, it'll just be one thick rubbery substance, right? Should be. But if I put that cloth in there in between it, it might kind of help it stay together instead of oozing back out. Like once I float it with a sheetrock blade, I don't want it to kind of settle down because it's kind of gooey, and as it's drying it might kind of want to dissipate and kind of go down even lower. I don't know. Sometimes I overthink stuff, as you well know, but hey, it's all for the right cause. It's giving you a chance to think, okay, come on, there's something I can do to fix it. How can I do it? I want you to get that sort of mentality with your projects and with different things, because there's always a way to get certain things fixed. It you Joe Guyver it and make it work, you know, just like MacGyver on TV. You ever see that show years ago? I think there's even reruns even today. I haven't watched it for years, but he always came up with ingenious ways to get things fixed out of the box. You're thinking out of the box. That's what you have to do sometimes on different projects, okay? When you're working with existing conditions, you Joe Guyver it. That's what we're gonna do here. Well, I'm getting ready. I'm letting it dry a little bit longer. I'm still gonna use this 100% Durabrite white elastomeric roof coating. And you know what? This stuff comes out like paste, but I'm going to use that because that's what I have. They have some other stuff like this, a gallon of it that you put on with a putty knife, you know, that's like heavy mastic stuff that you can't roll on. But then I only need this much. I don't need to go and get that to put on there, because I think this is going to do it. Plus I still need to use this in certain areas when I get ready to put the Tyvek paper down. After I put that down, I'm going to go around the edges with this cloth material, and I'm going to end up cutting that in half and then folding up the other half and putting that on top of the Tyvek along the edges and flat in certain places. Everywhere I'm going to put it except right in here on the Tyvek paper. So I still need to have some of this anyway, so I'll get more of this at the store. And I still got my 2-inch throwaway paintbrush. Look how short it's getting, but it'll still work to get this out of here. And I'm even going to put this tape down. I'll coat that on there first, a couple layers, and that'll help bind everything together too, right? And then I'll put some material down, and then I'll put some of this down there, and I'll put some of that on, and then I may put two different layers of that on instead of just putting it on thick. So I've got 2 thinner layers of that, let's say, and this stuff is going to help bond it. See, I don't think I'm going to use this knife. This is a 10-inch. I've got my 3-inch and my 6-inch. Okay, and once I put it on there, I can just kind of use that, and I'll see how it works. We'll see how it goes, and obviously it's going to take more than one go at this. But hey, mark my words, I'm going to get that up there to make it look and make it work a lot better than what I've got. Mark my words. By Joe. I just looked at the weather report, and for the next 6 or 7 days it's going to be in the high 60s. That should give me enough time to get this fixed, huh? I'm going to put my webbing tape down here. probably about to there. I'm going to just cut it off this time. Last time I showed you how to do it by taking it off with the putty knife. But because I'm up close to the wall, because I'm cutting it at an angle, it's harder to rip it off at an angle.